They told us to stay away from credit cards. They said debt is dangerous. They made us believe credit was a trap. But here's the truth nobody teaches us in school. Credit is not the enemy. In fact, it's one of the most powerful tools in the financial world. Welcome back to Wealthwise Mindset, your destination for financial freedom and abundance. If you know how to use it, credit can build empires. In this video, we'll break down how credit works, how it builds wealth, and why avoiding it might be your biggest financial mistake. Let's face it, most of us learned about credit the hard way. We got our first credit card, overspent, and ended up drowning in interest. And when we turned to teachers or parents for help, all we heard was, we should avoid using credit, it's dangerous. But avoiding credit isn't the answer. That mindset keeps you poor. Because in the real world, millionaires and billionaires use credit every single day, not just to survive, but to grow. So today, we're changing the narrative. This is the credit education you should have gotten in high school. How it works, how it builds wealth, and how you can master it before it masters you. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more wealth and financial tips. Let's begin. The big credit lie we were taught. Why does school teach us to fear credit? Because most financial education is built around scarcity thinking. Protect what you have, avoid risk, stay safe. But that kind of thinking doesn't lead to financial freedom. It leads to a paycheck-to-paycheck life. In school, they teach you how to write a check, maybe how to balance a budget, but they never explain credit as a tool. Instead, they just say, don't get into debt. So let's clarify something. Debt is not evil. Bad debt is the problem. But good debt? That's how fortunes are made. Think about it. When a wealthy investor wants to buy a building, they don't pay cash. They use credit leverage to finance it. Then they let renters pay off that loan while they build equity. Yet we were told to fear credit cards over a $200 purchase. The truth is, schools aren't preparing you for the real world. They're preparing you to be a worker, not a boss. Bosses use credit to grow. Workers avoid it out of fear. And here's the dangerous part. If you never build credit, you lose out on opportunity. You won't get the best loans. It's harder to purchase real estate without it. It's harder to scale a business. You'll always be using cash, which takes time to build, and time is the one thing you can't get back. So now that we've exposed the lie, let's start learning the truth. How credit builds wealth. Here's where it gets powerful. Credit allows you to buy time. Let's say you want to start a business. You could save up for years to build that capital, or you could use a line of credit, launch today, and start earning immediately. That's what wealthy people do. They use other people's money to create income-generating assets. Want to buy real estate? Credit helps you get a mortgage with a low interest rate, so you can invest in property with only a small amount down. Want to invest in education, equipment, or staff for a business? Leveraging credit helps you grow faster than your bank account ever could. Even when it comes to emergencies, good credit can be a safety net. It gives you access to funding when life hits hard. Let's look at a real example. Imagine you want to buy a $500,000 rental property. With a 20% down payment, you need $100,000. If you have strong credit, you can use a business line of credit or a personal loan to cover some or all of that. Then the rental income pays off your loan, while the property appreciates. You build equity, you earn cash flow, and your credit improves even more. Now multiply that process. That's how credit builds empires. But again, this only works if you know how to manage credit. So next, let's look at how to master it step by step. The rules of mastering credit. Rule 1. Always pay on time. This is the golden rule. One late payment can drop your score by 50 to 100 points. Set up automatic payments or reminders, just never miss a due date. Rule 2. Keep utilization under 30%. If your card has a $1,000 limit, don't use more than $300. Even if you pay it off in full, high usage can lower your score. Rule 3. Don't close old accounts. The longer your credit history, the better. Keep your oldest accounts open, even if you don't use them often. Rule 4. Limit hard inquiries. Applying for too many cards or loans at once looks risky. Each hard pull can lower your score slightly and only apply when necessary. Rule 5. Diversify your credit. Having a mix like credit cards, auto loans, and a mortgage improves your score. But don't force it. Only take on what you can manage. Rule 6. Monitor your credit use. Free apps like Credit Karma or Experian to track your score and catch errors. You're allowed one free credit report per year from each bureau. Rule 7. Build business credit separately. Start an LLC or corporation and open business credit lines. That way, your personal credit isn't affected by your business expenses and you can access much larger funding. Master these rules and you'll not only improve your score, you'll open doors to funding most people can only dream of. Credit in business. When you open a business, your credit game levels up. Here's why. Business credit doesn't rely on your personal score once you build it. With a registered LLC, an EIN, and a business checking account, you can start applying for business credit cards and lines. Some banks and lenders don't even require personal guarantees after your business credit is strong. What does that mean? It means you can borrow tens or hundreds of thousands without risking your personal assets. You can use that credit to launch new products, cover cash flow gaps, hire staff, upgrade systems, and the best part? It doesn't touch your personal credit utilization, which helps your personal score stay healthy. Think of it as two separate power levels. Your personal credit builds your foundation. Your business credit builds your empire. Breaking the fear of credit comes from misunderstanding. We've all heard horror stories, maxed out cards, bankruptcies, ruined lives. But the solution isn't to avoid credit. It's to learn the rules and play the game better than anyone else. You wouldn't avoid driving just because car crashes happen, right? You just drive carefully. The same logic applies to credit. And here's the truth. Rich people aren't scared of credit. They embrace it because they understand it. Your mindset has to shift from avoidance to control. Credit isn't something that happens to you, it's something you control. So the next time someone says, credit is bad, ask them, do you know how it actually works? Because chances are they don't, but you do. Credit is not a trap. It's not your enemy. It's a powerful tool, but only if you know how to use it. The people who fear credit will always be limited by their own cash. But those who master credit gain access to real power, real leverage, real wealth. So here's the takeaway. Don't fear credit. Learn it, build it, use it. Start small. Use one card. Pay on time. Keep your usage low, then expand. Build business credit. Use leverage wisely. And watch how fast your financial world transforms. Because once you stop seeing credit as the enemy and start treating it like a weapon, your entire life changes. You don't need more money, you need more strategy. Credit is the tool. Now it's your turn to use it. If this video changed how you think about credit, hit that like button and subscribe for more financial freedom content. Drop a comment below and let us know your biggest credit question. We'll reply or maybe even feature it in the next video. Remember, financial freedom isn't about luck. It's about strategy, mindset, and daily habits. If you're serious about changing your money story and shifting how you think about money, join the WealthWise community and subscribe for more tips, tools, and insights. See you in the next one.